Hi, welcome to 5-Minute Origami. Today we will be making two different kinds of origami kites. A very simple 3-fold origami kite and a little more elaborate 2-toned origami kite. Both of these projects are easy to do, and I think it's cool. Kids up to preschool age can do it. So we're starting with a square of paper that's about a little over 5 inches by 5 inches, closer to 6 inches by 6 inches. I cut these out of a larger square of paper. You can use whatever size paper you want as long as it is square. We're also going to need some tape, some string, this will make the tail of the kite, and some scissors. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our paper and flip it over to the white side, and then fold it over from one edge to the other so that it makes kind of a diamond shape. Then unfold it and make a note of where the crease in the center is, and then fold the inner corner inward so that goes a little more than halfway up through the diamond, and do the same thing on the other side. Crease that down. I didn't make my crease all that even, so there's a little bit of overlap there, but with some practice you can make a nice even fold. But even so, I still think it looks pretty good. And there we have a very simple 3-fold origami fan. You can put things in there like a little pocket, you can put messages in there, you can put little candies or toys if you want to make it a present. So I've cut some string and I'm taping string inside of there, and it makes a little tail. That way your little decorative kite has a little kite tail, and you can seal it up a little bit more to make that pocket more substantial, like if you're giving this as a present to somebody and you want to put something in there. And there we have a little paper kite. Very easy to do. Now for our next paper kite, we're also going to be using a square of paper that's the same size. And flip that over. And we're going to be folding it from bottom up. This is called a mountain fold in origami. So fold it horizontally and then unfold it. Now we're going to take the top corner and fold that in towards the center and crease it down. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Just like that. And then flip it over to the opposite side and pull the center corner in so that you have a diagonal fold that shows the bottom of the paper. And then do the same thing on the other side. And crease it down. Now you flip it over, and again, I didn't make my creases as even as they could be, but with some extra practice you can make some nice even creases. So you take the top corners and fold them in. They will overlap a little bit, and that's okay. Fold them in towards them fold them in towards each other, and then I'm going to adjust my folds there. This all looks way better from the other side. So you take your overlapping tabs and then tuck them in and work your creases down a little better. It should look like this when you're finished. And then flip it over, and you have a 2-toned single sheet of paper origami kite. Now I'm going to take some tape and tape down another string so that it has a little decorative tail, just like we did with the other ones. I'm also going to tape the inside corners from the inside so that they hold together a little bit better. And also my tabs weren't holding together as well as I wanted them to, so I taped them down as well. This all takes practice and repetition, and then to make these nice precise folds. But it's a pretty relaxing project once you get the hang of it. And there you go. Two-tone origami decorative kite.